Mike Tirico and Greg Olson in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. And off we go from South Florida. He's to midfield. Meantime, this kickoff return is going to settle up here at the 28-yard line.
Anytime you find yourself on the road, you want to do anything you can early to establish yourself and quiet this crowd. And I'll tell you, there's no better way than to take the opening kickoff nearly all the way and set up your offense with great field position to start this game.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 3.
Right, here goes throw.
May looking to run. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. That is caught as he's in. Touchdown, New England. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Fake the handoff. Now, 2. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. So try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for 2. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth. A quarterback like this is going to take advantage. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They're going to go. It's Tua. That's taken in.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Tua, give it to H.N., and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
Right here.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Oh, the hard count looked like they got somebody to jump. If they did, they pick up the 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Go ahead.
They'll toss it here to Achek. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and for the defense that can run to the ball, you're able to get you down for a loss. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Bailoa. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it's going to be fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here we go on fourth down with Tua. He's got his man, Max Fulton. And he will have a Dolphins first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Again, it's Tua. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Harold Landry getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. So we'll get a second and goal when we return. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. Second and goal. Now Tua. This pass complete to Raymond. And they'll get some of the yardage back, but now work to do. It's third and goal.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Now, Tungo Bailoa on third and goal. He'll try and get there on the ground.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? How fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force fourth down.
And this is on. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Dolphins. Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Dolphins come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Marcus Jones now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Past the 45. Still going. And he is gone. 75 yards. Touchdown, New England. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready. What it? What's it? What?
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this.
Intended for Dante Quanten. Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, ready.
Now it's Tua. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. First grab of the game for Tyreek, and he's got a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
They fake the head. Now, Tua. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Sending it deep for Waddle. That's over the middle and intercepted. And a nice return here as well. Takes it up to the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Williams in motion. To throw on first down is May. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's May. Open man, that's Kyle Williams. He's got it. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. And in motion, it's Diggs. On 3rd and a yard, here's May. That's going to be caught. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Tight end motioning left. They're going. It's May. That one intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
It's a turnover on down.
Tua now on first down. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 49-yard line.
Go.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Ready.
Here's 2. He finds Raymond for the completion. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Again, working deep downfield. To the end zone, it's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's into the hands of Diggs. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. Good for a Patriots 1st down. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. New England going to take their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 1st half. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here goes that. Ready, what's that?
Throwing now is May. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. So they'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. The throw is May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he's going to have his 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the 1st down.
The Pats will stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here goes that.
On play action, here's May. Rolling right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll have a Dolphins 1st down. And he'll take it up to about the 33-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Achan. Big opening up the middle. Still going. And he will go all the way. Come on, Achan. Touchdown, Miami. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now 1st down throw for Tua. Now screen set up for Achan. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off play action, it's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Well, Mike, whatever message this coaching staff had at halftime, it clearly worked. They came out fast to start this 2nd half. Big time play downfield. Now, can they build on some of this momentum here as they start the 3rd quarter?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Henderson to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick-6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
Patriots 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Off the bootleg. Here's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Off the play fake, it's May. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now May. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. To the left side and taken in by Diggs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, New England.
At the 48-yard line.
May to the air once more. That's to the sideline, pulled in by Diggs.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run. It's Henderson. And some good blocking at the point of attack. They'll pick up on 7, and it brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's May. Moving to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. With timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Play action. Tagovailoa. Headed left. Buying time. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack. So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space, so when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Off the play fake, here's May. Forced to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Second down, they need 7. A run, and this is Henderson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 1-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. May gonna look to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's gonna have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down. They need 5. To throw now. May. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
That's good.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. It's 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
That's another Patriots 1st down. A gain of 18.
Throw again is May. They'll try to hit him with a screen. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Second and 6 coming up. He'll run. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Now, first and goal. They'll run with Henderson. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Once more, Henderson. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's third and goal.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
They'll drop the throw. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Noah Fant. Touchdown, New England. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. This is a big spot for the Patriots as they'll go for two.
The Patriots will line up for a two-point conversion.
Here's May. And that's going to be incomplete. They took the shot, but it doesn't pan out. They'll remain down by one here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the three. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
At their own 22-yard line.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That one out wide to Achane. New England going to take their second timeout. Talk things over before third down.
It's a gain of 6.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Tua now on third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So a win here for the Dolphins. And this long winning streak showing no sign